And we back for another episode of Textually Active. This week, we get to talk about who has it harder. Do the men have it harder in their relationships? Do women have it harder in life? Are we both equal and we just both looking for the edge on the other person? We get to talk about it here, and we about to get into it now here on Textually Active.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a new episode of Textually Active.
Textually Active.
This is your weekly dose of conversations about navigating the digital age while dealing with friendships, relationships, and all the ships in between. I'm Rez, and I got Meezy here with me.
Here. Big here.
E is on the boards, but we got a surprise for you.
What up? What's happening? I'm here.
He's
good?
also on the camera. He done got himself a setup. If you're watching this on YouTube, you see that we have a new look. We wanted to look at you guys and talk directly to your face, because we connect with y'all. If you're not watching on YouTube, go ahead and head over there, subscribe, leave a like, drop a comment. And while you're in a friendly mood, go to our social medias and like that too. You know what's up. But how you doing?
I'm here, bro. Got a little headache. Streets trying to take me out, but it's all good.
The streets are trying to take you out.
Streets trying to take me out.
How?
The atmosphere, environment.
The allergies.
Yes. I don't know. I woke up like this. Ain't that what Beyonce said?
Yeah.
I woke up like this, so we gonna fight through it, because it ain't that other thing, because I am big vax.
Big vax. Okay.
Big vax.
You surprised me how quickly you got vax.
Come on now, you knew the vibes, nigga. I don't wait in lines.
You don't wait in lines.
That's actually pretty good.
You was in and out. I'm still out here playing around, but I think it's time. To get the shot. I'm scared though, because a lot of y'all who got the shot said y'all got it, and then y'all arm felt like it was about to fall off. I don't want that.
That shit was about to fall off, but I'm outside now.
All right,
Okay.
so I'm just gonna throw this out there.
What?
We do know how like a man cold is kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So there might be like COVID arm or something.
Man arm.
Well, I'm just talking about the people, period. Because it's not just men, like men.
Because the streets know y'all can't take pain like a woman. That's what the facts are. Y'all can't handle the pain.
Amazing.
That's all it is.
She took that way too far.
Nobody can.
And y'all take it to the next level every time.
No, y'all take it to the next level.
No. Y'all take it to the next level every time. Y'all take it to the next level every time.
For no reason.
We just be matching energy though.
But it don't be us.
What you mean it don't be y'all?
It don't be us.
Okay. All right. I see we going here already. We getting here already. The energy is crazy out here. I feel like we're in the oppression Olympics, okay? And I'm here to tell y'all need to stop trying to compete where y'all don't compare. Women, we go through a lot. And I'm here to represent for the women and let y'all know what y'all dealing with. Like, we if we gonna have this competition, y'all think y'all got it worse. Men's jobs suck. Women got it better. It's so luxurious being a woman. Let's talk about it. Let's get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
All right. Where you want to start?
Everything you just said was cap.
Cap.
Big cap.
Cap on this app.
You don't even got to deal with you.
Yeah, I do.
How?
What you mean I wake up every day in my body?
Yeah, and you treat yourself nice. You don't treat the rest of us like that.
So you saying that women only have to worry about themselves?
They only treat themselves that way.
They only treat themselves
They
good.
only treat themselves that way.
So the extension of ourselves, our spouse, our children, our other female friends that we have in our life,
better
we treat
do what
them.
the fuck they supposed to do, or they gonna be in trouble for a lot.
They better get in line.
Better get in line.
Is what you're saying.
Look at this. Look how we gotta talk to them like slaves. Like, y'all better be in line. No gospel singing. Y'all better be in line. And I think that's is absolutely nuts. Because we don't get, as a man, we don't get the same luxuries in life.
You don't.
Yeah, everything we do is expected. It's not a treasure. Like, it's not a convenience. It's not you were supposed to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get pussy because I paid for this house that we live in.
Is that right?
Like, you know what I'm saying? The light's still on in here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and what's your reward for having the lights on?
Again, pussy. like there's nothing. Like, I can't even watch the TV show I want to watch on the TV that I bought because fucking Bad Girls Club got a reunion that's about to come on.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of shit that, because of what we talked about the other week, the one-sided aggression.
Oh, gosh. Don't get me started on that episode. Much shit I can do.
It is nothing we can do about it. And that's not even compared to, like, Mother's Day was Sunday.
Yes, Mother's Day was Sunday.
Remember all the things. Look at you remember all the pictures you saw and all the shout outs that moms got and shit.
Like, they get a lot of love.
There's a lot of fathers that are still in their children's life. And in the next couple weeks, probably won't know that.
Yeah.
Probably won't get the same love. Nigga get a cookout. He still had to cook.
Yeah, moms get a lot of the love, but you know why? Because they're also able to show the love and they get that love back in return. So when you have holidays and you compare Mother's Day to Father's Day, I'm more likely to be showing outwardly my love and my affection for my mother, because in my situation, my case, you know, the love and affection is tough love with the daddy. I mean, new generation, no, I can't speak for them because these new daddies is different. But the daddies that raised the millennials, they had a tough time.
I just think that
showing that love.
a lot of the men's side of things is the effort that we put into things is like never equates to the reward. So like I feel like a lot of times we have to do the things that's up and beyond and past everything. You know how you say, like, they say black women in the workplace have to work 10 times harder?
We do.
I feel like men also have to work 10 times harder for their black women.
Okay. So you believe that men have it harder because of the work that they have to do.
Yeah.
Whereas women, we love and we nurture.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But your work side goes into protection, providing, being emotionally aware, and also being able to express your emotions in a safe environment while also having this protector mentality, right? I think
most women roles are things that come natural to them.
Okay.
Most women are very nurturing.
Yeah.
They're very protective.
Yeah.
They're very emotional, affectionate. But everything that is expected of a man are things that we are supposed to be taught. We're supposed to be learned. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a man that can't change a tire is thought of as lesser. I wasn't taught how to change a tire. I never was in an environment where I could express my emotion, so therefore I can't express my emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything we do, we have to work on. If we not willing to work on, then we not shit.
Yeah.
So it's like one of those things where it's like, damn, why am I thought of lesser because I don't have certain traits? But I'm like regular human the same way. Like, I don't make a lot of money, I ain't shit.
Yeah, it's the same thing about like learning a skill.
Yeah.
I think we had the same thing too, because there are women out here who don't know how to cook because they didn't grow up in a house where their mom cooked dinner all the time. That's something that we also have to learn. Right. There are women out here who don't know how to clean because they didn't grow up in a house where it was required for them to clean. So I think in that aspect of things that women are supposed to know how to do, we still learn how to do it the same way you guys learn how to do it. Yeah. But it's just a matter of what was your parenting like prior to teach you those things.
I also think we need to address this before we go deeper into this.
Okay.
This is not a generalization.
No.
This is most definitely, there are a lot of cases that are exceptions.
A lot of different cases. That's something we have a hard time understanding. We all assume that we all have the same upbringing, same understanding. This is talking about some. Right. That's why when I talk about men, I'm not saying all men. I'm saying some. Exactly. When I'm talking about women, I'm not saying all women. I'm saying some. Exactly. So let's get that out there right now on the table.
Because I think we just like to generalize. And
we want to be able to relate the stuff that we hear and that we see. That's
for
fine.
What, though? We all know we was different. We all know everything about us was different.
Yeah.
Like, you only can't expect a nigga to know how to fix some shit if he never had to fix shit. Like, you know, she can't cook because her grandma did all the cooking.
It's different variations of men, and there are different variations of women. Right. But I think why we are so caught up as genders and why it seems as though there is a battle going on, because everybody is looking at Black women as this stereotypical city girl, hot girl, independent woman who don't need no man. Yeah, I feel like those are the three categories that we get placed in.
Is it because that's the representation that y'all love to enjoy?
It's not the representation that we choose. I'm not out here like, yeah, you know what would be really hot? Throw a female, throw Justine on Love and Hip Hop, and I'll stand for that, and I'll love it. You know, but that's what we've been given. That's what we've been given.
What I'm saying is, when it comes to image of women,
yeah,
there's a lot of women that get talked about. The Cardi Megs, Nicki, city girl aspect of women.
Don't forget the Beyoncés and the Rihannas.
Are in a totally different level, which is usually above the level I'm talking about now.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas somebody as a Tierra Whack, a Rhapsody, like these girls don't get the same attention from the girl counterparts. I ain't never heard no girl Instagram story a song with Rhapsody in it.
But it also has to be a machine behind those people and those type of women. And in order for us to know about the Tierra Whacks, the Rhapsodies, and all of those things, they have to be placed in front of us. And if we're not seeing that, how are we supposed to know that we should gravitate towards that?
It's not a point of being seen because Rhapsody and Megan Thee Stallion have the same machine.
What do you mean?
They both at Rock Nation.
But
they have the same machine.
Why don't we see Rhapsody that much?
Because y'all choose to hear Hot Girl Summer and be like, no, that's something I'm taking and being a part of. I like the way. You don't like what Rhapsody says out of her mouth.
Okay.
The uplifting. We don't, us as a culture, do not like positive shit.
Yeah, we do. We do like positive stuff.
We like fake positive shit.
No, we don't.
That's why motherfuckers go into the grocery store and give the homeless guy money and record it. We like fake like if you just gave somebody money, we do it.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers love the fact that you can go, like, we love the fake positive. We love seeing a motherfucker like Kevin Samuels. Like, this nigga giving advice, but it ain't fucking real advice. It's just common sense shit.
It's a show at the end of it all.
Exactly. And so then when you hear somebody say something that you feel like you can relate to, oh yeah, bro, I'm outside, I'm partying, let's do this. It sound good, so you relate to it and you want to see more of it. Nigga, Sweetie don't make good music.
No, she looks good. She's good to look at. She looks good.
You want to fuck Sweetie. You don't want to listen to what she got to say, or she said some shit.
Well, I don't want to do it to her, but she's a good looking girl. It's pretty privilege. And I think, you know, women do get by a lot on being pretty, but there are women who aren't pretty who don't get the same privilege.
Exactly.
So there is a piece that goes to being the packaged woman. But if you look at Ari Lennox, she's like a quirky, like kind of like down to earth Black girl, and she's still up there with the rest of them
now. But
yeah.
Remember when it was online and motherfucker said she like a dog?
That was a bad day for her.
Oh,
but
like it was a pattern.
But now she's uplifted. So, you know, I guess we can say that there are women in media that represent us, but the ones that get highlighted are the ones who are doing the most outlandish things. And that's because people pay attention to something that's out of the box, things that they aren't closely related to because it's different from them.
But
Can we say that?
All of those, you group all of that together, bro. Like the content of what is popular now,
pop culture.
Yeah, like it's the same. It's like it's this recycled, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's be clear. If you a hoe, be a hoe.
Yeah. This is a hoe friendly environment.
Hoe friendly.
I'm all for the hoe stuff.
If you want to be a hoe, be a hoe.
If you want to be a wife, be a wife.
If you want to be a wife, be a wife. But don't be ashamed about being either. Don't try to hide being. If that's what you are, be that. Don't give me both sides. And I think that's where the issue is the duality. And I don't think we give either gender a chance for the duality.
Right. Okay. So we can both agree that there are multiple categories for each thing and each individual. Let's take it down to our level. Me as a woman, you as a man, our friends, our peers as women and as men.
Okay.
Do you honestly believe that men have it worse than women right now in the place that we're in with our peers, our groups of friends, and all of those things?
Looking at what I've seen, the women around me are much more successful than the men.
Okay. So based on success, women have it easier getting to success, you believe?
I feel like they have took advantage of all the opportunity that they were given.
Right.
And for a lot of the guys in my circle, maybe not. But maybe 65% of the women have taken a full advantage of the opportunity they were given. So I believe that in terms of when you look at categories, I feel like success rate, they're higher.
Right. I can agree that women, we take education seriously from an early age. Right. Like we take learning things serious from an early age. And I think that's because growing up as a woman, you kind of are expected to grow up a little faster, especially if you have a younger sibling or, you know, multiple younger siblings. You are put into that role and you're expected to have it together quicker than a boy. So I feel like you guys have a lot more freedom to express yourself, be wild, be rough. Like it's almost like if you not being rough, get outside and go fight.
And I feel like that's the thing. I feel like as Black culture, I feel like women use education as their escape.
We do, yeah.
Like the older brother drug dealer only did that to provide for the house. I didn't have to go to school. Like I didn't have a chance to go to school. My sister could go because she ain't got to worry about if everybody in here eat. Let her go be great and change lives, but I got to be here to do that. And I feel like that's what happens a lot of times. And I feel like it's just one of those things where it's like to say that it's harder, I don't believe so. I just believe there are certain cases where I can see why there's conflict, like why men would be like, I don't know about that, and women didn't rebuttal it.
Yeah. I think it would be easier to break it down into categories. So let's say for the category of success and education and what we model as success.
Yeah.
Just being able, my idea of success is being able to provide for yourself, being able to do the things that you want to do on your own time, happiness. Because being successful is one thing, but are you happy where you are? Like, and how are you able to divide your time? Though that's what I measure success by. Yeah. Like, are you able to do the things you want to do when you want to do them? And are you happy? That's success for me. Right. And I think that women do have an easier time finding success. So, you know, like I was saying, when you grow up, you have that path that you're placed on. You know, your parents are there. They're guiding you down the way. Sit like this, do like this. Make sure you read your books. Focus on the books. Don't focus on the boys.
Right.
And all of those things. So you're kind of groomed to go into that path and be successful. And we thinkers. Women are smart.
Yeah.
Black women are very smart. All women, very smart. But Black women are very smart. So yes, I do agree that if we set our minds to something, we're definitely going to get to it. Yeah. Let's break it down into spousal stuff, like in the household, domestic things. In the house, I personally feel like women got it hard.
Why?
Because we have to, and it's expected, tradition by tradition, to cook, clean, fucking suck, fold, wash, put away, hospitality if guests come over, and then also work a job at the same time.
Again, I think that's cap, because I think all the things you listed at the beginning don't have job next to it. Because if that's the case, then I would say that's the same thing for the guys.
The same jobs?
The exact same thing you just listed.
But who do you think is more likely to be expected to do those things? Or if a guest was to come to your house, say your mother comes to your house, and your house isn't put together, who is she going to be looking at funny?
Ain't got shit to do with that.
But it's expected of the woman to have it together.
But is that what makes it harder?
Yeah.
Why?
Doing those things make it harder. Making sure that you have a schedule put together for those things to take place in your house. If I don't initiate the clothes washing ain't going to happen.
Yeah, because I think that has to do with personalities that we don't ever talk about. You like to do shit a certain way. And most guys,
it's the Virgo in me. I can't help it.
In most guys' case, it's going to get done when it get done.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
See what I'm saying?
I do not like that.
See what I'm saying? Like, just now, getting dressed before I got here.
But I had to correct myself in that because I'm bad. Like, just coming here, doing the show, moment of transparency, and listening to the way that me and Meezy exchange. I think it was a couple of episodes ago when you said, people are treated like jobs.
Yeah.
And it kind of touched me because I feel like a lot of the times when I'm in the house is, babe, can you do this for me? Can you go grab me some water? Oh, you about to get up? Can you bring this back? Like, it's a lot of commands. And then, like, if it was a time where, I put the dishes in the dishwasher, it's me asking, like, can you run the dishwasher? But when I ask, it's kind of like, I want you to do it now. And that comes off like, dang, you always asking me to do something. And I think Eric, he be in the house like, dang, again? Yeah, like, you gonna ask me to do something again?
And it'd be timing, too. Like, you just watched me spend 15 minutes in the kitchen making something to eat, and I sat down. Now you need me to go back in the kitchen?
And then I'll watch him, like, do it, and I'll be like, nah, you ain't doing that. You ain't doing it. So it's like, it's work that I put on myself, but it's also like, you got to chill out a little bit. So I started rearranging the way that I ask those questions in a way. It's like, when you get a moment, can you? Or I just did this, can you help me with this? But it's kind of like, the fact that I have to ask is the work part.
Right.
But now I also have to tailor the way that I ask, which puts more work on it.
See what I'm saying? And then it's like I said the other week, fam, you've been at home all day.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I walk in the door, you want me to go back outside and take the trash out. It's stinking here. Why didn't you solve this problem the entire you was here?
It stink a little bit down here.
It stink a little bit. And yet, as my role or one of my jobs, because we keep putting this on people, one of my jobs is to take out the trash. We need to do it.
Right.
Like, nigga, if it's up to me, you wouldn't have to wash dishes because we need our paper plates.
Some would argue that men have it harder in the house because you guys have to handle the handy stuff.
I mean,
I think we posted something talking about, I'm expected to go to work and then come home and cook every night. And then somebody's response was, well, are we going to take turns going downstairs when there's a thump in the night?
Let me tell you, the apartment we live in, the ghosts come in and out as they want to. There's always a knock on our door for something. They come in and as they want to. I, as the man of that household, has just learned to ignore it. But let me tell you, somebody hears it every time and is afraid every time.
Jazz.
So I'm at this point where it's like, bro, if I saw this on the timeline today.
TL.
Guy kind of made a great point. He said he asked this girl to make him a coffee. He usually asks for 2 coffees. Not just one, but 2. He usually don't drink the second one. And she gets upset that she hasn't made 2 coffees for him. His rebuttal to that is, you do realize as the man of this household, every day I wake up, my role for you is to take care of you, to protect you. I am willing to lay my life on the line to make sure you're okay. There's a chance every day that I wake up, I may die for you.
He said that?
There's a chance every day I'm expected to possibly die for you.
He preached.
You can't make 2 coffees for me? Like, at no point have I ever asked for you to die for me. Like, never. Never. A lot of times I think we as men do a lot of shit just for you. Nigga, I probably, some guy in the world, never would have had that kid with you. But listening to you talk and understand that you think motherhood is important, okay, that's for you. I'd live in this apartment my entire life, but no, you want a house.
Let's slow down a little bit. Let's go back to the coffee thing. She didn't want to get him coffee in the morning.
She makes 2 coffees every morning for him.
One for her?
Both for him, but he doesn't drink both.
Okay, and one morning she was fed up.
Yes.
About the coffee.
Exactly.
What say you?
Huh?
What say you?
I'm a little befuddled because I'm a person of routine. So I definitely understand there has to be matched energy, especially in the household. If I'm expecting something from you all the time, most times, I'm okay with the returning that energy. So for that argument, I will say, yes, it's okay. And I think what some women have gotten caught up on is being expected to be the prize the entire relationship. Being expected to be paid for, catered to, taken out, made love to. All of these things are great. But then on the flip side, when he turn around and roll over and ask you for a piece of gum, you had an attitude. And it's like, there's nothing written in the relationship book that says that the woman should be treated better than the man, and you should not treat your man with the same respect. Like, there has to be some understanding. Like, I don't understand where some people have gotten to this point where they believe that a relationship is one-sided and it's just to please me. I'm not of that belief. I want you to be happy too.
Exactly. And I also feel like there's no lenience on male failure.
Like, men aren't allowed to fail?
Men aren't allowed to fail.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
So what do you think? Do you think... You have something to say, honey?
Yeah, I do.
What?
All right. I feel like with this one in particular,
not him over there raising his hand.
Listen, I'm trying not to interject. You know what I'm saying? So we know, like, if you guys been following along, I'm a full-time entrepreneur, all that good stuff, like agency, all that good stuff, and it'll be 2 years in a couple of months. And I'm not gonna lie, we got the nice little parachute when I left the job and stuff like that. But I did not feel like that I had the option to not do something. Like, I feel like, I had a day or two, basically it happened during the weekend. So I was able to get away for the rest of the week. But then after that, like, I had to do what I had to do. Right. Because there was an obligation that I felt like that, like this social contract that I signed up for that basically said that I need to take care of you. I need to provide. I need to protect. And I just feel like sometimes we're told to suck it up.
So okay, so I get it from that standpoint. So I can't imagine how I would feel if I didn't have like a security blanket. So if something were to go down in my life, I always know that I could fall back on I could fall back on my parents, and I have a community of people that I could fall back on. Are you guys saying that when you all fuck up, you don't have somebody to fall back on?
No, what I'm saying is when I fuck up, I'm not sure that that person
that you're with in a relationship
would be willing to stay.
Okay.
Or if they are willing to stay, how much can they take before it's their breaking point? You know what I'm saying? Like, because, like, all right. When I quit my job, I thought I was quitting my job for me and my household. Like, I know that sounds nuts.
No, it doesn't sound nuts. If you think about the things that you were going through during that time, that's exactly what it sounds like. You were in a dark place. You did not like that job. That job was putting a lot of stress and pressure on you. So yes, that's exactly why you quit. Because of your mental happiness and the effect that it was taking on your household.
Yeah. So then that was October. By November, I was like, I don't know how she feel about me just sitting here on the couch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not if I'm not me not being productive, because you can be productive from your couch. But how does she feel about me being on the couch? Right? So then I started to like look at myself like, hold on. I'm on this couch. Ain't no new money coming in. Right? So all the money that I got, trying to keep this house, try to keep the lifestyle of the household that we live together, that shit finna end. Like, cause there ain't no new money coming in. Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting there thinking like, bro, I've got to do something, right? Because I don't know when she's gonna be like, all right, this is enough. Enough is enough. You need to do something. And it's like, those are conversations as men we hate to have with our women. Mm-hmm. Only because, I mean, ego is probably involved, but also it feels like I let her down. When that's really all I'm supposed to do. Like, it's just help her be better. And I'm not doing that. So I never want to, like, get to a place and be with somebody where I'm only loved for what I can provide, but I also never want to get to a place where I am not able to provide and ensure that I'm doing my part in this relationship.
I 100% feel it all, because vice versa, you know, not to take away from your situation, I'm in the same situation, but as a woman in a relationship with a man. So I definitely understand you never want to feel like you just taking without giving something back or like holding something back. So that, I feel like that's something that we both experience as genders. And it is a tough place, because in any relationship that you have with somebody, you want to feel like you're able to bring something to the table. Right. Like with my rich ass friends, I'd be like, damn, y'all doing extravagant shit. I want to be able to do extravagant shit with you, but I also don't want to feel like I'm holding your shit back. Yeah. But in those situations, I don't fall back. I figure out ways that I could alleviate the stress. When he was doing his entrepreneurship stuff and, you know, trying to figure it out, working 8 to 8, I was like, dang, well, what will make him feel good if he come home? Is he hungry? Can I bring him something to the lab where he working at? Can I come up there and sit down? Can't provide financially, but I could be there to support and alleviate some of the stress. And sometimes people don't need your money to validate your love. They just want you to do something. So I think, you know, as somebody who's in that same position, I think as long as you showing love somehow, some way, it's going to equivalate to.
So to that, that's why. That's why I think the real argument comes in. Those are things you felt like you needed to do, and most women feel like that's what they need to do. On the other hand, for guys, we never want to feel like we did the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we always to lighten up the room. That's why we always ask, do you want something to eat?
Yeah.
Because when I asked, did you want something to eat? My intention was to get something to eat. It don't matter what it is. But I also want to make sure that I get enough. Mm-hmm. That even if you do not want nothing now, that if you say a little bit, I can get enough and you still eat. Like, I feel like a lot of times I feel like in households, I'm drawing from personal experience here. Mm-hmm. Food is a big thing. It's one of those things where it can lead to an argument.
It could make or break you, because you turn into a different person when you're hungry.
Turn into a different person.
Monster.
Turn into a different person. When it comes to making sure the household eats, it's usually the woman's thing, right? Every time, she gonna make sure everybody in this house is gonna eat. But for guys, I feel like it's I don't ever ask you, what do you want to eat? Because when I get hungry, I'm just going to go eat something. Mm-hmm. So if you was hungry at 4:00 and you didn't eat, I feel like that had nothing to do with me, because when it's 8:00 now, I'm hungry now. I wasn't at 4, so I'm going to just go get something real quick. And I think the conversation we was having about consideration, the thing of consideration is, I think men are more so like, fam, it's food in here. Just
eat it. Yeah.
Go eat it. Like, we don't have to eat together. We all don't have to eat at the same time. Like, you can just go do that. Versus you thinking totality of, like, if I'm gonna eat now, I gotta make sure they eat.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where we just don't understand.
Y'all don't understand that thought of thinking about everybody else.
And it's not a selfish thing. It's just so much like, I feel like she know what she wants. She is so much of a strong preference in this household. She do whatever she want. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with me. So I feel like that's what happens a lot of times.
So I think to send in this conversation, I think women have it a little harder in the household. I mean, y'all got it hard, but we think about everybody. We think about everything, but I think overall it's a little tough for us, especially if we don't have that help that we need. But, in some situations you do have to express it. And I think that working and saying verbally, it takes a lot without trying to sound like you nagging.
Right.
That's the other piece to it. Like, I don't want to get on your nerves, but I also need help, like, getting these clothes out the dryer and putting them in the basket,
right?
And I want you to help me put them away.
And that's the crazy part. But we are talking about two people who think. Me and you are two people who think like that. I don't give a damn who paid the rent. Like if we both put in money.
I give a damn who paid the rent.
That's because you like your money. That's nuts. But we like 50-50 is fine. But we are talking about there's a generation of people who think that's the stupidest shit ever.
I don't have a problem with 50-50. But make sure you cut in my 50 the right way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I don't mind 50-50. But we're going to talk about the things that I do around this house that don't equate to money, but are labor. We're going to talk about those things. Planning a grocery list. Telling you we got to wash clothes. Making sure the house is clean. Entertaining guests when they come over so they're not like, damn, your underwear sitting next to the couch. That's a piece of the 50-50. Now, the rent and the bills, that's just the money part. But we're going to factor in the shit I do around this house in that 50-50. And that's going to take off some of the shit I pay for. Okay?
Is that the exchange? But see, if that's the exchange.
That's how I look at it.
If that's the exchange, then why am I helping you do the laundry?
Because I had to tell you to do it. I'm the boss.
Then if I got to do it, then I might as well fire you.
What do I need you for if I could have just been doing it the entire time anyway?
Because you don't just
Hypothetically.
You don't just do it.
No.
In my house, he don't just do it.
I'll have a moment of transparency. She'll hear this and be upset, but I'm saying it now. Oh, well. In our house, we both do laundry.
Yeah. That's how it should be.
I wash, she wash, I fold. But I don't put her clothes up.
Oh, okay.
I'll put my own up. I'll fold yours and put it up. You know why? Because in my brain, you have a specific place where you want your stuff.
All right, now do you fold the panties? Because that's serious.
Sometimes. I don't really know.
Folding panties is like,
it's weird.
Take your life to the next level.
Yeah, it's weird. But what I'm saying is, on my side of the closet, I like the stuff on my side of the closet to go where I want it to go.
It also helps putting your stuff away because you know where it goes at. But I think, you touched on a very good point. Because if those are the things that women are providing, making your life easier, and you could go out and pay for those things, are those men who are paying for people to clean and wash their house really happy?
Probably.
Are they really happy though?
I mean, I wouldn't have to. It'd be just as convenient.
They get a little lonely.
No, it don't.
It do.
No, it don't.
It do.
No, it don't.
What part don't get lonely?
What part get lonely?
When you looking for a girl that really care about you and love you through thick and thin, and you done ran through the whole city, and them girls don't love you, it get a little cold.
That's because I chose not to let one of them love me.
But it's still cold.
No, it ain't.
Because you can't trust.
I pay for heat.
Okay. That's just my thing. But that is a valid point.
But I don't think that's... A lot of men don't go into relationships with the idea of this is how this is...
Companionship?
This is how this is about to go.
Men get lonely too.
Do they?
Yeah.
I think lonely is subjective.
Uh-huh.
Because you'll tell me, man, you've been through a bunch of girls. You only do that because you lonely. Maybe I just wanted to be with different girls.
Sometimes
it's okay that I wanted to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay.
Wanted to try out a different stroke.
I never knew how was I supposed to know what I like if I never tried anything?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I might not like sushi, but I can't say that because I ain't never had sushi.
Mm-hmm.
You got to try shit. So in order to do that, we sit here, we tell each other that 30's not old. You don't have to be married and have a family by 30 if it hadn't happened yet. But then you look at me and we look at each other and say, where are you at in life?
Where are you at in 30?
Yeah. Oh, you must be lonely because you ain't got no kids. That dick don't work if you're not married. Wow. Nobody wanted you.
All right. I mean, that's just toxic, though.
Yeah, that is.
I mean,
that's projected.
That's a lot of the old ways. Like,
see what I'm saying?
That, I'm lonely, but you try to miss multiple times.
See what I'm saying? And it's a thing of we're never like we won't grow as a people because a lot of people are still stuck in the old ways of thinking.
That's okay. We're gonna get out of it.
No, they're not. They keep teaching it. The same thing with racism.
We pushing out of it.
Nigga, you keep teaching racism, it's never going away. You keep teaching that you need to be married by 25 to have a lovely life. You keep teaching you need to do all these things in your 20 because 30 is hard for you. No, it's not.
I just think it's that's the only thing that we've known. But if we make a commitment to get out of it, we can. Because there are people who are of the belief of the things that you just mentioned who are having kids now and hopefully won't project that onto their kids. And, you know, it'll change a generation. It's going to take some time. We might not see it, but there is a change being made. So while we're here and we're talking about, you know, all of those things, getting married, sleeping around, let's get into the double standards for the genders. Oh. So there are a lot of double standards. What is one that you hate for your gender?
If I won't spend money on you, that means I'm broke.
Okay. And on the flip side, if I spend money on you as a man, I just like weak men. Like I feel like it makes a woman look bad if they paying for everything for their men. I know, but we don't get like he got money. We get she would have bum.
You definitely hear that. You definitely hear that she's not letting him be a man.
See,
yeah, that's a double standard.
It's weird, and I feel like it's a bunch of shit. Like, fam, I don't like you enough to be saying it. Like, saw somebody say, "What if men started valuing they dick the way women with good pussy value theirs?"
I mean, it'll never happen because pussy is better than dick.
You think so?
I think so.
And somebody. But in the end, you chose to choose the dick, which is what I can't understand. Like you was like, all right, I got two choices, but you was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick this choice.
I could go left or right, but I mean, it's not to say that men ain't out here selling dick.
Well, no, they're not.
It's not glorified the same way selling pussy is. Like, there's no glam side to selling dick. Because men aren't sexy. What? We say this all the time. Men are not sexy. Y'all look good, but y'all not like sexy. Like women, and I may be biased, but women are just, got the titty. We got titty we can look at. Got a little ass. We got a little curve. Y'all just got dick. Like, nigga, and sometimes y'all got PPD, poor penis delivery. No, I was trying to say.
You tried it.
I was trying to say.
You tried it.
PPP, poor penis presentation. Y'all just don't present it. Like, you have to sex it up, especially if you're going to be on OnlyFans. Like, your dick is your prize. So you got to do like the D'Angelo video. You got to oil yourself up. You got to gyrate, but not too much. The only thing you get.
Look, see, look at all the.
You got to show your shoulder blade, but not too much.
The limitations. The limitations that men have is another one.
Women have it easier being like sex symbols because that's what you know women to be like. Men, what's sexy is watching.
It's because men don't like men. That's it. Men do not like men. Mm-hmm. That's it. Men don't like men. I don't want to say another dude is handsome. I don't want to say he's sexy. I don't want to say none of that.
Men do like men. There are gay men out there.
Yeah, but the gay men didn't only mimic the women, so they don't really find them as what's the word I learned? Fish.
Oh, I remember you saying
fish. They're just thinking fish. So it's like, of course a woman is going to be easier. And I feel like they get a little bit internet famous a little bit faster than men too. That's a whole different thing.
Yeah, men, y'all do have to try harder in that. But the double standard behind that too, since we're on gay, is bisexual men. It's a topic that's floating around like that men don't have the flexibility to be bisexual.
As a man that don't know nothing about this,
right?
I do see a problem. Like,
what do you think?
I mean, if you was curious in your one life, that just means you was curious. If you suck one dick, that don't mean you like all dicks.
What if it's your dick that you're sucking? Is that gay? I mean, because you got to think about it.
I think you got to give them a little bit more
context. Okay, context. Scrolling down Twitter, wild place. Anywho, I get a text message from my girl group chat, and it's like, yo, you got to check this man out. He got this 14-inch penis. Pull up, forearm. Okay? Thing is there, swinging. Okay?
But did you have to thump your arm?
I start scrolling down his timeline, y'all, because I'm just like, at this point, I'm intrigued. I've never seen a penis touch the dick.
Cheating.
The further I get down, I start seeing this man reach around like the letter C and sucking on that tip. While the caption is, can you deep throat this paper towel holder? Sir, what? Like, who are you? Like, what's going on? Scroll a little bit further. He taking it to the next level. He putting that thing in his booty hole.
Oh.
Okay. So that led me down the path of, is it gay? Because when you're masturbating, you're trying to get yourself, trying to give yourself pleasure. So is there anything off limits when you're pleasuring yourself?
I see what you did there.
Because if that's the case, masturbation is gay because I'm touching.
Technically, a man is touching me. So I see what you're saying.
Right.
But I don't think that's a definition of. I feel like there takes two parties to be gay.
Okay. All right. That's all. That's all. And the parties have to be same sex.
Right.
But I was just like, yo, that's wild. But he was taking it to the next level. Right. His OnlyFans will probably go up.
All right, so hold on. So
you wouldn't pay for that shit.
Shit, if I wasn't, I was like, where the OnlyFans link?
So the Oxford Dictionary says that masturbation is stimulation of the genitals with the hand for sexual pleasure. Does not say with mouth or holes.
I don't think it's weird, but
I think it's weird.
I think it's weird. If you could suck your own dick, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
If I could eat my own, I don't know, that's still kind of weird. I don't think I would do it to myself.
I think the fantasy is having somebody else do it.
The whole fantasy around having your hand do it is so you could pretend that it's somebody else, right?
If you as a woman can pleasure yourself like orally, then you need to join Circus du Soleil.
Okay, yeah. No, I don't think that.
That's some stretching.
Another double standard is Circus Soleil, like in the circus, just doing wild shit. Like,
yeah, you going to Vegas?
It's right. If y'all know somebody out there who doing that, send me her OnlyFans. I don't look at it. But yeah, I think it is weird.
You just big horny today.
No, I'm not. I don't think that's horny. It's just like, I've never seen that before. I want to watch it. Okay.
Fucking the porn National Geographic.
Right. The other thing is that men be allowed to have mad women, like the whole sister wives things. How come there isn't a brother husband thing? What's up with that?
For the same reason we just talked about sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Like
sexy.
I would never. I don't think men. Well, never mind. I was about to say some wild shit, but it's niggas out here that are nasty, and there's a lot of men out here who want to be Eskimo brothers with a certain people.
Ew.
With certain men, because it's weirdos out here. Like they won't. People.
Well, I think that goes back to if I could have sex with her and she had sex with Drake, I'm on the same level of Drake because I'm sleeping with the same girls he could sleep with.
I'm not sure.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't think that's how men think. I just think that it's like a reward or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think it's like, okay. Because I don't want to know the people. It's awkward to know the people that your partner has been with. Like, even be in the room with them. It's wild.
It's very weird.
But I think the polyamorous thing, I think it's because I don't think men like to share their partner.
Women don't like to share either, clearly.
But apparently I feel like more women say yes.
Because they be submissive to it.
Yeah.
To please their man.
Right.
To keep a man. Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to say it.
Yeah. They do a lot. We do a lot to keep a man.
Why though?
We don't like to have that conversation. We do a lot to keep a man. Nobody wants to have the conversation of things that women will do to keep a man.
High toleration of pain.
It goes back into that high toleration of pain, embarrassment, trauma, and also the preaching of you have to struggle to get to that reward of love. And I'm not of the belief of that. I'm down to struggle a little bit, but our whole relationship not going to be a struggle so that I could be loved. It's cool until it's not cool. You know, I'm not being put through emotional trauma just to have somebody. Sorry.
I don't know.
Maybe do that.
Maybe a little bit.
After a while, everybody reaches their breaking point.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what if it becomes like a thing where we just separate
and come back once the trauma is going? Once you work on each other?
No, not even that. Like,
I think that's
like. So I feel like in this conversation, if it was okay for us to both go do our dirt but come back to each other, is that a struggle?
No, because we're having a conversation that, hey, we're gonna break up or separate so you can get your shit together. Your shit together may be cheating though.
No.
He's saying polyamory or something like that.
What I'm saying is we both are in this open relationship.
Oh, it's open. We're still together. But what? Yeah, it's poly. I don't think, whatever. You can go do whatever you want to. I'm going to go do whatever I want to. Maybe not poly, but opening up the situation of your relationship. Are you all still living underneath of the same roof?
Yes. You don't bring nobody here. I don't bring nobody here.
So you're asking if that's a struggle?
Yeah.
No, that's an agreement.
So struggle is
if you can't open up and communicate with me. I don't know if I'm your girl or not. If you treat me bad, meaning, you play games, mind games, you don't let me know how you feel, you gaslight me. I love that. That's a great word, but that's the only thing I could think of. I know everybody hates that. But like, you manipulate me, I was watching Kevin Samuels. You a low value woman. 4 signs. So the signs are shame. Okay, you shame me every time I want to do something. Okay, I can't think of I right now. You shame, insult. Insult is I. You insult me. You cuss me out. Okay. That's trauma, okay, baby? G, let's get into the G, all right? The G is guilt. You make me feel guilty. I'm doing the best I can and you guilt me still. And you can't never be wrong. You nasty. That's what I think about as trauma.
Fam.
That's trauma.
Fam. Everything you just described.
It's low value, right?
Is what I feel women do to men.
No, men do it to women too.
But I feel like on the grand scheme of what I said, we not allowed to fail. Those be where all this shit come from.
Low value people do it to people.
So do we need to just start dating in our class? If you're a low value person, you need to date.
That's what Kevin Samuel's trying to tell us to do. Y'all don't want to hear him.
Hey,
y'all not trying to hear him.
You see how Rez on that train now?
I'm not on the train, but some of the shit he be saying is right.
After those comments, yopped her up.
I never said that I did not like Kevin Samuels. I never said that. Dumb niggas who was in them comments did not listen, and they need to mind their business. Somebody gonna say all the women who don't like Kevin Samuels is a single mother. And you goddamn motherfucking right, because all you niggas is my fucking sons, and that's all I have to say about that. But
look at the aggression.
To that point, that was shame, insults, guilt, and never can be wrong. That was all of them. Very low value of me. But yeah, that's trauma though. That's trauma. Right. But what I really want is I want for us to stop this oppression competition. Yeah, it's okay for everybody to be fucked up. There is no competition to struggle. No. My struggle is not more than your struggle. Your struggle doesn't devalue my struggle. We all out here struggling. You know what will make it better? Is if we come together and figure out how we can alleviate some of the stress and struggle that we all have, instead of saying, you know what, man, you don't understand me because you're a man and you have it so easy, or you understand me because you're a woman, and blah, blah, blah. Like, let's just stop the competition. No competition.
I never thought men had it easy.
I never thought women have it easy.
I just thought, you know what I'm saying? I thought if I could fuck whoever I wanted to.
Man, listen, I wish that I didn't have to feel the need to be protected. And you know, it's not just so much the protection of like security blanket and all those things. It's just like I have to be protected from violence towards women from men. Like, I wish that I was strong enough to be able to say I'm a woman and I could protect myself from rape, murder, domestic violence just from being a woman. I wish I could just be strong enough to do that. You know what make me strong enough? That blicky, but I don't want to kill nobody.
At least you got the option. At least you got the option of having somebody to stand up for you.
She said that.
The blicky.
The blicky is so...
If I don't... Y'all don't call it a blicky no more? The pocket rocket?
That is so funny.
When I pull out my pocket rocket and air this shit out, y'all gonna be like, dang, she was angry. Yeah!
I mean, at least you had the option.
Okay.
Because who do I get to call?
You better call me.
I can't. I don't get that leverage. I told y'all last week. If I get beat up, I ain't shit.
Nah, you ain't gonna get beat up around me. I'm gonna help you. I'm not doing that.
If they kill me in the streets, y'all better not wear not one RIP shirt till it's handled.
Who said that?
I think it's Pooh.
That's right, Pooh. Yeah. That's right.
Like,
Pooh.
if they kill me, nobody wears an RIP shirt to his handle. Even if it's the cops.
I feel that. Let's go ahead and take a break and come back with our final thoughts. We will be right back.
Guess what, guys? We're here with a new announcement. Textually Active is heading to Twitch.
We are starting our new show, The Text Thread.
Text Thread, baby.
It's going to be going live every Friday at 5. You can watch it on Twitch or you can watch it on YouTube.
But if you want to get the full experience, you need to go over to Twitch, follow the Open Media Agency page, and you'll get a notification on Fridays at 5. We talking about it all. Hit them.
Every time we go live, we are going to be talking about technology, entertainment. It's going to be a moment for us to express ourselves, and then we're going to do a little wrap-up. It's called The Wrap-Up, okay?
So if you want to join us and hear us talk about pop culture, things you see on your thread, you need to join us on Twitch on Friday, here with Textually Active on the thread.
And we're back. Let's get into our final thoughts. You know, the last thing that we need to touch on is appearance, upkeep in ourselves. Who has it worse? Which gender? I think women got it worse. We got nails, we got lashes, we got lipsticks, lip fillers for some of you girls, body image, and then clothes, hair. You know how much it costs to get a bundle? It's hard. I think we have it worse.
That's because y'all got options. Everybody know if you give a woman options, shit ain't gonna come out right. All I got is one side of a store, and hopefully they got a big and tall section.
Not the big and tall.
For a nigga that ain't big nor tall, I'm stuck with that.
You are pretty tall, though.
I only got one barber. I don't know a barber that can do a good fade and another barber that can do a good lineup. Like somebody who can have somebody who do braids, who do sewing. I don't know that.
You just not exploring your options. You could get hair. You could get a beard too. You out here just living regular.
You out here.
You could get a beard.
You want me to get laughed at. You want me to have that black shit just running down. You want that. Look at that. You want that.
No.
No,
they have lace front beards.
You want me to be laughed
we would mind our business if you came in here with a beard one week.
There ain't that one section in the back of Sephora with cologne is all I got. Well, I don't know what man face mask I'm supposed to be on. Nigga, ain't no men out here doing men product lines. I just gotta fucking. What kind of soap am I supposed to use?
Y'all,
nigga, do I look like I use Old Spice?
Y'all can use all the soap.
Nigga,
y'all can use all the hair products.
Am I supposed to use body wash or am I supposed to use a bar soap? I'm confused.
The only thing I will say y'all have it harder with is clothing, because why are y'all pants $50 a pop? Y'all don't have the option to get the cheap jean for $25.
Ain't nobody.
Because that's the only one we gonna wear. We good.
Niggas only got 3 pairs of jeans anyway. You niggas is
Stop shaming niggas with 3 pairs of jeans.
Different. And, them some nasty fits.
And you lucky if it gets washed on a regular basis. Trying to keep that color.
How many times you wear your jeans before you wash them?
2-3 times. I do. Are you supposed to wash your jeans every time?
I wash all of my clothes every time.
You don't never just be like, I could get another wear out of this?
I mean, depends on
what about house clothes?
Oh, house clothes till I take it off. That's gonna get wore.
All right. Overall, y'all have it harder in some areas. We got it easier in some areas. Fast fashion for women is a lot easier than it is for men.
Trust me, Shein is multicultural, but the Shein men shit don't look as cool.
I bet it don't.
It don't look as cool. The fuck. But we about to swing it.
Let's swing it.
Let's turn up for a little bit. If I can hook up to the Bluetooth, it would be amazing, because I don't think I did that today. But anyway, you're now tuned in to WMEZ.
You are now tuned in.
You're now tuned in to WMEZ. The song that we got this week, Song of the Week, is from Justine Darcenne, and it's called How Long Can You Wait? Here on WMEZ.
Textually active.
All right, get your memes out.
I'll go first.
E, what you got?
All right, so there was a lot of some real devastating news if you really care about like technology and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whatever like that. So basically, Bill Gates and his wife of 27 years have broken up. Right, and just kind of randomly was going through the timeline, saw this tweet. The two richest men on earth couldn't even keep their woman happy. So what am I supposed to do?
Damn, that's crazy.
Let me follow that.
Okay.
Let me follow that, because I like where you was going. Shorty be emotionally checked out, still asking for shit. Nah, financially check out as well too, bitch. Because if you gone, you gone. Everything gone.
Mine is a rebuttal to all of y'all, and this goes out to all the men. Sister's grandma was right. They think I'm stupid. And if y'all know what I'm talking about, I got it right here.
Don't say something. Speak up for yourself. They think you stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Don't let these niggas think you stupid. Let them think you stupid, right? And then show up and check out of the relationship years before it's time to break up and keep getting that money. All right, run it up, honey.
Some of them do be stupid.
You right.
Some of them niggas be stupid too.
They do. Well, thank you all for listening to another episode of Textually Active. We drop every Tuesday at 6 a.m. You can listen to us in the morning. You can watch us on YouTube. You could keep up with us on social media. We love it when y'all reshare our memes. We love it when y'all react to our content, even if it's negative. I'm still getting chopped up about my views on Kevin Samuels.
I don't know what you talking about.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Hey, don't forget, you heard the commercial in the middle. Fridays, hit us up on Twitch. Come watch us pop our shit.
Watch it before you go out. We know y'all like to hit the bar after work. Watch it
now
before
that
you clock
can go out.
Yep.
You see, I ain't got no mask on. I'm outside.
All right, y'all. We out.
Wow, that was a great phrase.
Thank you for listening to the Textually Active podcast. This podcast is a full-service production from the Open Media Lab. Be sure to check in every Textual Tuesday along with following them on all social media at Textually Active Pod. Textually Active is a part of the Open Media Network.